It was 4:30 in the morning, I remember. By 4:45, I was on my mat. I took a deep breath, I inhaled, and that's when I felt dizzy and I kind of fell down. And I remember I started to cry because I felt the dream of feeling fit and healthy would remain a dreamless with me. Not until one day I was offered a promotion, which was a top management role. And when I was offered, I should have felt great because this is what I was working for. That's what I was thinking, that if I get this promotion, I will be set for life. But hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, From You to You. Here we discuss all the possibilities to become the best version of you, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. I am Afreen Khan, a certified yoga teacher and a healthy lifestyle coach. Hi there, I am Shirin Khan and I am a certified life coach. Afrin, since this is our first episode of our podcast together, how about we give our audiences some perspective? So you go first. Tell us what exactly that you do. In simple terms, I am a girl who is passionate about yoga, and yoga is something that makes me happy and content. It is my calling, and I believe in helping others to become their best version as well, physically, mentally, and spiritually using yoga. So I help myself and I help others um, get healthy and fit. That sounds wonderful. But how did it all start? Growing up, I always felt tired and exhausted. And I remember there was this time when feeling healthy and fit was the only goal that I had. All I would wish and pray for was to wake up one day where I'm feeling great in my body. And it did not happen for a very long time. Reason being, I was anemic. I had acute anemia, and tissue or the muscle density was very poor, and it grew worse as time passed. And I remember there was this one time when things got really worse. So I was really fascinated by yoga. I downloaded one YouTube video where it was a sun salutation, and I just wanted to practice myself. I woke up early morning, and it was 4:30 in the morning, I remember. By 4:45, I was on my mat. I took a deep breath, I inhaled, and that's when I felt dizzy and I kind of fell down. And I remember I started to cry because I felt the dream of feeling fit and healthy would remain a dream. So I think it was a very hopeless situation. I felt hopeless and disappointed at the same time, but I don't believe in giving up. The some one thing about me is I never give up. I remember next day I saw one doctor nearby. She was a general physician, and when I explained the entire story to her, she immediately understood what the problem was. She wrote down some blood tests. I got it done, and as she predicted, I had a very, very poor hemoglobin level. It was 6.5 grams per deciliter, which is kind of in danger zone. And no wonder I was feeling the way I was feeling. Even my daily routine activities became so difficult. So she prescribed me some dietary supplements, and I started taking those supplements. I would wake up every day. I would try to practice 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes less than 5 minutes, but I would maintain the discipline. It took me 6 months, but I nailed that sun salutation. Wow. So, yeah, and that made me feel very confident, great, proud of myself. And that's how my yoga journey started. This sounds incredible. Thank
From
you.
where you were a really weak kid and you took like a lot of time to even just start yoga, to now becoming a teacher where I'm sure you teach a lot of clients. How did this journey take place?
Like I told you, since since the beginning, yoga is something which made me happy. Okay, and I decided to build my life around that one element, that one component that makes me happy. So I quit my job and I set up my company called the yogabodycom. It's an online website where I help clients to realize their goals of fitness, physical, mental, and spiritual. Like yoga helps you achieve all of these things. So that's how I set up this company and I'm working on it.
Wow, that's amazing story. So that's theyogabody.com, right?
Yeah, that's the yogabody.com, and you can Google, of course.
Wow.
Anyways, Shireen, enough about me. Now let's discuss a little what you do.
So, like I said earlier, I'm a certified life coach, and my goal is to help people understand what's missing so that they can live a more fulfilled life.
Okay, that sounds great. And is this something you always wanted to do? Tell us how all started.
As a matter of fact, growing up, I don't remember, having a clear goal. I never thought like I had any passion that I wanted to build my life around or something. Like just now, how you said you always wanted to build your life around yoga. I did not have anything like that.
Mhm.
But growing up and even now, I have this one thing which is of very high value to me, that whatever I take up, I do it with full dedication. So
Okay.
that's why when I was studying, I was a very good student. Okay, that got me into a lot of good schools, and then I did my MBA. After that, I got myself into a corporate job, and from there, my journey started. So I worked in a corporate job for about 10 years, and I was climbing the ladder pretty well. I got promotions and then financially stable, but somehow it was not making me very happy.
Mhm.
I was not able to decide what's missing, what's that component that's keeping me really restless.
Okay.
Not until one day I was offered a promotion, which was a top management role.
Mhm.
And when I was offered, I should have felt great because this is what I was working for. That's what was I was thinking, that if I get this promotion, I will be set for life. But it did not sit really well with me. So I asked them, give me some time. I want to think about it and I'll get back. Of course,
Mhm.
I did not reply on the spot. And after that, my journey of self discovery started. First of all, I tried to find why I did not feel happy. Turns out that while I was focusing on job, being a great employee,
Mhm.
I had lost focus of my personal life. My health was not great either, and I was suffering, but I was avoiding even to see a doctor.
Mhm.
So that made me realize, like, just by focusing on one thing, how can I live my life, the full life ahead? So that's when I went to some life coaches, and through my journey, I discovered my calling is that I want to help people
Mhm.
who are in similar situations. Maybe they are achieving what they thought, what they were conditioned to achieve, but they are not feeling happy or
Okay.
content. I got myself certified, of course. Now, through my website, serenesynthesis.com, I coach people to live a much happier and much fulfilled life.
Wow, that's amazing. Serenesynthesis.com, that is the website, right?
That's correct.
I believe your story is similar to so many people out there. Even I was in that situation at one point of time, that I was working in a corporate company, and every day waking up, going to work would sound like such a dull task. I wouldn't feel inspired. And at the end of the day, it felt like it is a waste of time.
Of course.
And until I could build something of my own, where I could really help people and make a difference in the world. So I really want to congratulate you on this journey. I wish you all the best, and I hope it helps you make the difference the way you want to. And I'm sure there are many listeners or viewers right now who are also in the similar situation. They are stuck in the job and feeling a little bit upset or restless about it. So, if there is any special message you want to convey.
First of all, thank you so much, for understanding my journey. And yeah, there are many people who are not very fulfilled in their jobs. The reason could be something similar to me. Like, I never wanted to be in sales.
Okay.
But I took up a job in sales, and it was difficult in the beginning, but I got good because
Okay.
I practiced for it. Then I forgot what I really wanted. So it is very, very important that if you are not feeling as good as you should in a job, you should find out what your passion is, because you cannot pressure yourself to work for something that you don't really feel, warm about inside.
Yeah.
And very important message that I want to give to everyone who's listening: if you are feeling uncomfortable, if you are feeling like something is not right, you should not avoid that feeling. You
Yeah.
should never ignore the feeling. Your intuition is trying to tell you that something needs to be changed.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I mean, every time something didn't feel right, I always followed my gut feeling, my intuition, and trust me, I never regretted, not even once. What a great message. So, this is it for today's episode. If you like our episode, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and stay fit.